is up?
Hello.
This is the Sims.
With Kayla and Chachi.
So today we thought that we would give you the what is it? The 411? No,
The 411.
it is the 411, right? Would give you the tea, the story behind the story behind Kayla's
Traumatic experience.
So if you watched last week's video, which was the Sibs featuring Reactive, you would have seen that Kayla was mildly concussed still.
I'm still concussed.
She is
I
still
was
concussed.
out of it.
Shockingly enough, do you know that concussion lasts for like 7 to 10 days? I thought that it was just like a once-off,
Me too.
you get hurt, you concussed, and then that's it.
Me too.
But apparently not. So she is still recovering, but we thought that we would tell you what happened. So this is the story.
She's a director, so she's going to take it away.
We are going to show you live footage from the event and give you behind the scenes.
Because of what happened, I blanked out for most of the day, and I blanked out completely when the whole thing happened. So I think Sashi would actually remember a lot more
I
about
can
the
recall the
incident
details
than
better.
I can.
Mhm. So, this is what happened. On the 22nd of May 2021, we had what we call an encounter, a women's encounter. The encounter was themed Image Bearer, and it was happening at the Active Church, 26A Loveday Street, South Seoul. And then, just moments, it was beautiful, everything was going well, we had the pre-service entertainment, people were laughing, people were enjoying themselves, we were ready to run on
Including
stage.
Kayla.
Kayla had spent the whole morning getting ready. I respect
An hour
her.
and a half to be exact.
She woke up at like 6 o'clock. Well, she was already awake. She got out of bed at 6 o'clock. She did her makeup.
On a cold winter's
She
morning.
contoured. She had eyelashes on top of her eyelashes.
I did.
She was glamming
I looked fabulous.
like she does now, just with makeup on her
No.
face. And just moments before the event had started, I was actually running around like a headless chicken trying to sort out the whole program and the media and everything. And at that point, I'd gone backstage and was standing with my mother, our mother, and we were about to get ready to step on stage. In the corner of my eye, so the backstage has a black curtain to separate it from the rest of the auditorium.
Curse that curtain.
And the curtain went flying. And next minute, there's a gate that's quite close to where the curtain is. I heard what sounded like someone walking into the gate. In my mind, I was like, shame, someone just walked into the gate. And a few seconds later, Kayla appeared from the other side of the black curtain, and she literally was holding her head and tears were rolling down her face.
Okay, so pause your story. Pause.
So that's my side of the story.
Okay, so I literally went to my chair. I put down some water. I had done something before that I cannot remember, and I was slowly walking backstage because there was 2 minutes to the thing starting, and life was good and things were going well. And out of nowhere, everything went black. It sounds dramatic, but literally, here I am walking, and suddenly everything went black. I realized I had been hit by something, and I just felt this intense pain flush through my face. So someone then grabbed me because they had to catch me because I was
flying.
going. And I think I pushed them away. I don't know if I pushed them into the gate.
We know she pushed them away.
Okay.
The reason being is because what happened was, I realized this afterwards. So she was coming backstage and someone was leaving backstage, but they were in a hurry. And as they left, they were running, she was coming and they collided. So what happened was they basically headbutted, which is very painful.
No, I think he charged. He was running on a
so
mission.
there was force,
Yes.
They ran into one another, collided.
No, he ran into me.
Okay, but
I
you were
was
there.
walking.
And then she went flying. And then I think he grabbed her, and I think then what happened was she pushed him away. But now one thing you have to understand about Kayla is she's actually extremely strong. Like, she's a lot stronger than me and my mother combined. So I think with that force, I think what I heard was him flying into the gate after she had pushed him away from her.
Then yes. I remember going down and thinking, I'm in pain, but hopefully my makeup is fine. And standing up, and as I turned the corner, my eyesight went completely. And the pain got worse, and I realized, okay, this is worse than just makeup or eyelashes coming off. This is
they didn't come off, by the way. Those eyelashes stayed on.
They stayed
the whole day.
I clearly did that makeup very well.
She did. Like we said, it was like 2 minutes before the event started, and Kayla comes backstage. Luckily, me and my mom were literally standing right by the entrance of backstage, so she actually walked into us. We saw her and she went down, and we were both like, what's wrong? What happened? I'm thinking, Shane, she ran into the gate. Meantime, she didn't run into the gate. We could see there was something seriously wrong. She was in a lot of pain, and the pre-service then finished, and normally we go straight into worship. That's what we normally do. But now, because of the incident, no one was nowhere. So literally, the pre-service ended, and then... So, yeah, the event started, but it didn't start. So we were trying to like help her. We're trying to figure out what to do.
I can't believe this has happened, and I'm in so much pain. And my eye is going all over the place. So I'm trying to get onto stage to see if I can just make this work, but my eyesight is gone.
So in the meantime, I ran onto stage to try and, make this look completely normal, like nothing has just happened.
Good morning, lady. You're all looking stunning. Turn to the person next to you and say, you are looking absolutely stunning today. Now turn to the other person next to you and ask them, where did you get your shoes? Are you girls ready for encounter this morning? I cannot. Come on, guys. We need to be expectant, because when we are expectant, God moves. So I want you to take a deep breath. Deep breath in. Now I'm going to ask you, are you ready for encounter? Amen. That's awesome. So we're just going to give you a few moments to just talk to the person next to you, because we are girls. We love speaking, right? Everyone loves chatting. So if you know them, then just talk to them. If you don't know them, introduce yourself. Ask them how they're doing. Ask them what they had for breakfast. Ask them what they're having for lunch. You can ask them anything else other than food.
And I don't even remember what I said. I don't even know if I made sense. But, you just try to get the crowd to, start talking to one another. Because this is the part of the program now where everyone's going to introduce themselves and have a nod. But this is what we're doing. And then I go off stage, come backstage. backstage. And luckily my mom had asked someone to go and call my dad. So now he was backstage as well. But literally, we watched Kayla. So if you see on her eye here, she's actually got a bit of a scab. That wasn't there when she first came to us after the incident had just happened. But literally, my mom and I watched that part of her eye like split open. It didn't get much bigger than it is now, but literally it split open and it started to bleed. And her nose hadn't yet bruised. That came like as the day went on. That started to appear. But this is the gangster part. If you haven't watched previous episodes, we have a saying, I'm a whole gangster by myself. Kayla was a whole gangster by herself. I still don't know to this day how she did it. After a few moments of pulling herself toward herself, she got onto the stage and led worship. Now, if you know anything about concussion, one of the things they say is stay away from bright lights and loud music. That is the very definition of worship, bright lights and loud music. She led 2 songs. She sang perfectly. I don't think she forgot any words. Like nothing. She literally... that was the grace of God and a lot of adrenaline in her body. But she literally sang 2 whole songs and was perfectly fine.
Are you ready to dance today? Yes, come on, ladies. Let's all stand. Let's have some fun together. Come on. Joining this world, being you in my mind, being transformed. Everything that is good, perfect and acceptable by the breath of God. Decisions
listen to you and lay my mess down. Issues absorbed, I receive the cross.
And then got off stage. And then Shane, the rest of the day was kind of like a blur for her.
I remember nothing. I remember absolutely nothing. I just remember
People keeping you awake.
me awake because all I was doing was nodding off to sleep. And I remember crying.
And she even did a talk.
And cried the whole talk.
But it was a very powerful talk.
And I'm sorry if I cry. This doesn't normally happen. But clearly the eye has activated emotions. Forgive me if I cry. Doesn't normally happen. I'm so hardcore. But it's happening today. If you weren't at this encounter, you can tell people they lost out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. His blood poured out on the altar of the cross. We're a free people, free of penalties and punishment. Stop punishing yourself. God's freed you from punishment, chalked up by all our misdeeds. And not just barely free either. We're abundantly free. He thought of everything, provided for everything we could possibly need, letting us in on the plans he took such delight in making. Jesus was delighted to die on the cross because he knew he would gain you.
This chick is all gangster by herself. The fact that she did all of that after being like, seriously. And the reason we know it was quite a bad hit is because it's actually 8 days after the incident. We're filming this 8 days after the incident. And she still got concussion. So, yeah. So it was quite a hard hit. We actually, in our previous episode, we said that our reactive album we were recording our third album. We were supposed to do it the Friday prior to this, but we actually postponed it because we just thought, you know what, she's not okay. She's not 100% recovered and we need her.
I don't think I would have actually managed. My ears have been ringing.
Yeah.
My head has been spinning. My head soundtrack for the past week is you spin my head right round.
The reactive album recording is happening this week Friday, so if you didn't make it, you still can make it.
Yes.
Just comment down below if you want more details, and she will be fully recovered by then. We are speaking it over her, but that is the lowdown of what happened.
So now you know how I got my black eye. Well, it's not black anymore, but it was.
Yeah.
So now you know.
Yeah, that is the tea. We spilled the tea.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
We missed your singing in this episode. Hopefully next time she'll be singing. Then we'll know she's completely back to normal.
You'll know the concussion's gone when I'm back to being mad.
When she's singing. We look forward to that. But until then, have a nice life. Be careful of anyone running. Don't get concussed.
Don't run.
Don't
Dodge
get a black eye.
stages.
Yes.
Dodge black curtains. Stay far away from people and don't run. Don't run. Someone told me I should have claimed from the accident fund. The South African accident fund.
Wow.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell everyone else to go watch. Get it out there.
Spill
Become
the
a
tea.
Sibsy. Spill the tea.
Spill the tea.
And we shall see you at the album recording and the next episode of
This is
Kisses.
Peace.